Hey, what's going on, guys? Look, I wanted to cut this quick video so I can help you out, man. The IRS will be auditing people. I don't want that to happen to you. Look, if you're a freelancer, if you are a contractor, somebody who may be you may have a service-based business. Look, let me ask you a question. How much money have you flushed down the toilet when it comes to taxes? You probably don't even know, but look, here's what we've discovered about these types of businesses is that a lot of times you guys are, like, just think if you made 100 grand last year, 10% of that you may have flushed down the toilet. All right, so look, it's my job today. It's my job, it's my mission to make sure that you never do that. Look, this video is to help you. I don't have anything to sell you. So your job is to take notes, and your job is to do the things that I tell you to do in this video so that you can win. I'm Jay, I'm the healthy accountant. I help business owners like you, pretty much, account for the business, but we also help you to have the right recipes. Right? As a healthy accountant, I love to cook, and I realize that you just need the right recipe when it comes to business, when it comes to taxes. And today we're going to give you a recipe so that you can win an IRS audit and so that you know exactly where to start. So we're going to give you five things that you've got to do so that you can insulate yourself from an audit. All right. Number one, what's the first thing you're going to have to do? You're going to have to make sure you can make money doing it. So number one, say, I want to start a real estate business. Can I make money doing that? Absolutely. Are people making money doing it? Yes, people are making money doing it. So one of the things that IRS look for is they look to see if the business is a business that can make money, right? So if you're going to start a business and you're saying to yourself, man, I'd like to be able to, capitalize on all these tax benefits, but you just can't go into business for the sake of capitalizing on tax benefits. Write that down. I cannot go into business for the sake of capitalizing on tax benefits. Did you hear that? Because people come to me all the time and they say, Jay, oh my goodness, man, I just want to save money on taxes. What's your business? Well, what should I do? I don't know. What should you do? But we ain't saving you no money on taxes if you don't have a real business. So you want to make sure you have a real business, and you want to make sure that business can make you money. Number two, look, plan. You got to create a plan. Now, you don't have to do the business plan like they used to do that back when I was first starting out. I remember there was this software called Business Plan Pro. Everybody purchased it. We were all trying to punch in, trying to create business plan. Didn't know what the heck we were doing when it came to creating a business plan. I didn't know what I was doing. But here's the thing. You want to create a business plan? I'm going to help you create a business plan right now, right? Take one sheet of paper out, and you're going to first write down the type of business that you're going to make. The type of business that you're going to create. Then once you decide what kind of business you're going to create, say, look, what's the goal of the business? What problem is this business going to solve? You got to write this down. Make sure you're writing it down. What problem is the business going to solve, or what solution will the business provide? You want to make sure you know this, because a lot of times people go into business and they lose sight. I did. I lost sight. I lost sight of where I was headed. I was just thinking about, I should make a lot of money, when you can make a lot of money in business. You can. You just got to make sure that you align yourself with the problem or the right solution for what people are asking for. So the first thing is, what type of business you're going to go in. You're going to say, I can make money doing this. Then the second thing is, what is the problem that I'm going to solve with this business, because people say they want help with this? Or what is the solution I'm going to provide to the problem that people are having? Right? People have to know they're having a problem. That's the best business to go in. And then number three, this is the one I really like. How much money can I make this year? How much money can I make this year? And then you write those three things down. That's your business plan. Look, you can, there's a lot that you could do in a business plan. I'm not going to give you, you got to do all this SWOT analysis, and you can do those things. But if you took a piece of paper out and you said, I'm going to solve this problem, I'm going to provide this solution, I know what business I'm going in, and I know how much money that I could potentially earn this year, and then potentially add this, how many people I can help, then bam, you got it. All right. So number three, you want to run your business like a business. All right. Jay, well, how does that work? How would I know how to run my business like a business if I'm just starting out? Didn't you used to work for a business? It's funny. My son, he works at Chick-fil-A. He just got his first paycheck, right? And this morning we were talking. I says, wow, how you doing? I said, how many people? Now he works about 5 hours a day, 4 days a week. I said, about how many people are working? He says, let me think. He just sitting there. He's thinking about it. Oh, including the people that's outside taking orders, it's probably like 20 people. I said, wow. He says, Dad, one time he was at one of the windows where he collects the cash, and he says, man, it was a lot of cash. I said, man, it's way more in credit. It's way more in cards. He says, man, they probably had about $1,000. I said, boy, it was way more than $1,000. And I said, look, I don't even know how much they would earn every month. Every day. But I'm almost thinking that Chick-fil-A might be doing at least $5,000 to maybe $5,000, $7,000, $8,000 per day. Right? They got 20 people working, and he's like, everybody's doing something. One thing, no one's doing everything. Run your business like a business. Oh, you want to write this down. Do not try and do everything, Mr. Business Owner, Mrs. Business Owner. Don't do it. Run your business like a business means that you're gonna have to hire. So, and that's not even in my notes. You're gonna have to hire. So go get you some business cards, right? You can go get you some business cards. But before that, you probably need to set up a bank. Make sure your bank is separate. Make sure your credit cards are separate. And it gets really complicated, guys, when you are not separating your business. You have to run your business like a business. And the last thing you want to do, you can set up a website too, because if you get business cards, you have to have a website. And then the last thing you want to do is advertise. This is advertising, right? Listen, the key to advertising, and I learned this from some really smart, successful people that says, just help people. Just help them. That should be your first advertising. So when you get started, you should just help people. Don't just say, I want to sell you a product or a service. Just start helping people with what it is that you have. Show them that you can help them by helping them. One of the best marketers I know is named Frank Kern. That's what he teaches. And he just helps people to death, and he just gets paid a lot of money. So I said, man, I should try that. So here's the thing. You want to advertise. And when you advertise, that's going to make you look like a business. Because when the IRS comes in, you say, hey, look at what we're doing here. Now, they haven't even looked at anything yet, but at least if they know you look like a business, then they may believe your business. All right. Number 4, we got 2 more. Number 4 is you want to make sure you're educated. You want to get educated. You want to become more knowledgeable about the business. Look, when you can show, look, I'm in business, but I'm also investing back into the business, because maybe you have losses, right? And I was like, why you got so many losses? Because we've been constantly getting more education. We've been getting more advisement as to how we can become better in our business. So we keep getting educated. We have coaches, we have mentors, we go to classes, we go to conferences, because there are people out there that do things similar to us that we got to know about. That's how we're going to be super successful. Just imagine Jeff Bezos. I don't know what he did, but he started out of his garage, and in his garage, he created a massive business, and that business is the biggest e-commerce business in the world. But yet I bet you he had to get super educated on that new business, because he didn't have experience doing it. So he had to get super educated. I bet you he spent a ton of money. They lost money every year for a lot of years, because I bet you he had mentors. I bet you he did. So you want to make sure you get educated, and you want to stay updated on what's happening in your business. And lastly, you want to pay close attention, right? This one you got to make sure you get. You want to pay close attention to the type of business that you're in that could be related, or could be one of these types of businesses that the IRS looks at as a hobby. Have you heard of people going to the travel business? IRS loves to audit those guys because they're like, man, y'all ain't doing nothing over here. You ain't doing nothing when it comes to a business. So the IRS looked at that business, looks at writing too, and antiques and different types of businesses that a lot of times people just, they're not really in business. They like to collect those things. They like to do those things. And then they try and say they're in business. IRS loves to audit those types of businesses. So if you go into a business like that, you really have to make sure you're following these steps, because if you're not following these 5 things, which are, can you make money doing it, right? Do you have a profit motive? That's number 1. Do you have at least our basic plan, right? The basic plan I gave you. Are you running your business like a business? Meaning, do you have a website? Do you have business cards? Do you have separate bank accounts and credit cards? Like, do you advertise and market? Those things are letting the IRS know that you are running your business like a business, and you hired people. So now you're starting to look like a business. Have you gotten educated on this business? You can show them all that stuff. And lastly, make sure that whatever business you go in, you make sure that if that business is associated with hobbies, right, that you make sure that you set yourself apart from the people who are hobbyers, and you show that you're not a hobbyer. You show that you are a business person. And this right here, these 5 things that I gave you today will be the first step. It's not everything, but this is the first step of insulating yourself from an IRS audit. So make sure you have these 5. Come back and watch this video again, and make sure you share this with other business owners, because there's tons of business owners that are looking for ways, they're looking for help. And this video is here for help. I'm going to be doing more videos. Look, if you got value from this video, make sure you like it. Make sure you comment on it. Also, what other questions do you have about taxes? Let me know in the comments what your other questions are about taxes. And hey, if you want me to do a video on something specific, put that in the chat. I would love to be able to serve you guys more by doing more videos, especially the ones that you want to see. So guys, I thank you for joining me for this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Peace.